Hey, so we're starting a new series on our YouTube channel called Building with the Beginner. The series is going to star Ethan, the newest member of our media team, and you'll get a chance to follow his journey from an absolute beginner and newcomer to the hobby to wherever that takes him, including the video you're about to watch where he builds and talks about an entry grade.
Hey, what's up guys? This is Ethan from Mecha Warehouse, and today I'm going to be showing you the perfect beginner kit to grab if you or a friend are looking to get into the hobby of Gunpla. So if you've looked online for the perfect starter kit, you've probably noticed that there are gradings that go along with the kits, all the way from a high grade to a perfect grade. But did you actually know that there's a grade beneath a high grade? That's called an entry grade. This is a grade released by Bandai that is made especially for people who are new to the world of model kits and Gunpla. Now I know what you're asking. What makes this kit easier than, let's say, a high grade? First off, it contains no stickers, so you're not going to have to worry about getting the tweezers out, putting the sticker on the plastic perfectly. You just take it out of the box, put it together, and it's great. Secondly, you're not going to have to worry about painting the kit whatsoever. Everything comes painted as is. You can take it out of the box, snip it off the runners, and put it together, and it'll look just like it does on the box. You also won't need any glue to put it together. It all snaps together like most Bandai kits do. And number three, you don't necessarily need a pair of snippers to get the parts out of the runner, although we at Mecha Warehouse would highly recommend that you get yourself a pair of nippers. I use the entry grade nippers. These things work great for me. They come in a couple different colors. I believe white, red, blue, and black. Get yourself a pair of these. They'll last you a long time, and they'll make the kit come out a lot cleaner than if you didn't use them. Now let's get into the kit that I actually built, which is this, the RX-78-2 entry grade Gundam. This is one of the 4 entry grade kits that we have available here at the warehouse. We also have the RX-78-2 with the extended weapons bundle, as well as the Strike Gundam and the new Gundam, all of which are available online in our store. And all 4 of these kits fit into that entry grade collection, meaning that there's no stickers, no glue, no paint, and you don't need the snippers, although we would recommend them. So what's actually inside of the box? Well, once you open it up, you're going to see that there's 2 clear plastic bags, each containing 2 runners full of the pieces that you're going to be using to build this Gundam. And then there's also an instruction manual that you'll be following to build the Gundam. But first things first, you're going to have to extract the parts from the runner. So once all of your pieces are extracted from the runner, you're going to want to make sure that you clean up any of the nubs that are left over by just snipping them off. I also ended up using some sandpaper. That's totally optional, but I feel like it gave it a nicer finish on the ends. But once everything is popped out and cleaned up, you are more than ready to start actually building your Gundam. So whip out your instruction manual and start following the instructions that are carefully printed there. So while you watch the build in the background, I just wanted to give my opinion on the kit as someone who's just getting into the hobby. I thought the directions were really simple to follow, about on par with something like a Lego instruction, which I feel is important because I've seen the instructions on something like a master grade or a perfect grade, and the directions that come with those kits are about 5 times as difficult as what was contained in these entry grade kits. I also use this as a great way to test out different methods, where to cut on the runner, how to correctly sand, how I should be putting things together. Which I then use to carry on into my builds that I did after this. Right now I'm building a high-grade Zaku that I'm really enjoying, and I'm using a lot of the techniques that I used on this entry grade on that high grade, and I guarantee I'll use the techniques I tried on that high grade on my next one, which I hope will be a real grade. This is also a pretty inexpensive kit, which I feel like is pretty important to beginners because A, you don't want to spend a lot of money trying to get into a hobby just to learn that you aren't really that into it, and B, you don't want to mess up something as expensive as, you know, a $50, $60 kit. But I honestly had a lot of fun building this. It was super fun to put together. I like the aspect of finding all the pieces, putting it together to create, you know, 1 leg, 2 leg, both arms, and then snapping it all together at the end to get that really satisfying look to it. Okay, so that is my review of the RX-78-2 entry grade Gundam. I think it's a great place to start in the hobby. It definitely got me hooked into the hobby, as I've already bought a couple kits, both to build on my own and for the channel that I'm hoping you guys will get to see very soon. Everything will have a link down in the description below, and while you're down there looking at the links, make sure to leave a comment. My question this week is going to be, what was your first kit that got you into the hobby? I'd love to know. maybe the most liked comment. I'll build it if we have it in stock, and I'll do a review on it. But that's it for me now. I'll see you next time. Peace.